You're welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to share with you great details on how to get your NAFDAC number fast as possible. And the first thing you should do is to register your business, your food production or manufacturing business with CAC to incorporate your business, and also proceed to get your logo. That means you must have a trademark. You proceed to get a good letterheading that will bear the logo, because trademark comes with logo. It makes it matured and presentable. It makes it authentic. When you have these documents ready, then you now proceed to NAFDAC. Go there by yourself. NAFDAC is not, to get NAFDAC number is not difficult at all. So don't be scared and don't do your business in hiding. Just prepare these documents, go to NAFDAC. There will be a certain amount they will tell you to pay. When you make that payment, they will give you a receipt and this kind of list that I'm going to expose to you today. So when they give you, you know what to do, or you have already prepared them. So first of all, when you get there, you make the payment. First thing, they will tell you to write a letter to them. You write a letter addressing the DJ, NAFDAC, attention and director of FSAN. So you just address it that way, direct to these people. When you address and channel it to them like that, now your letter must contain, you must attach to it your certificate of incorporation, your evidence of a trademark. You know, that is the certificate. You attach it there. These two documents are very important. Now, your letter also must have the exact location of your business. I'm not talking about PO box. No, the exact address of your business. It must also have a functional email and a phone number. You must include it. These are things that are normal, that are contained in normal letterheading. So don't say they are too much. So you write a letter with the correct address of your business, your email address, your phone number for easy communication. If you are doing contract manufacturing, that means others are manufacturing, you have a contract and you want to know, you want to package it and sell, then you must have the evidence, that agreement you signed with the real manufacturers. You must have that agreement, so you attach it to the letter. The next thing is the organogram of your company, and the following persons must be stated clearly: the production manager, quality control manager. These two key officers must be stated clearly. The organogram, how the management of your company will go, you know. Now, there are key personnel also that their qualifications must be stated. One, those that are, you know, let me read it for you. Appointment and acceptance letter of technical officers, including all credentials. That is, if they have a degree, NYC certificate, and so on and so forth, whatever qualification they have must be included. Now, you must also have your standard operational, you know, procedure. You will state it clear. That means on another paper that will be attached to the letter, your standard operational procedure must be there. You must provide a detailed explanation or a list in form of a in a tabular form. You must provide the following: the production steps, you know, you recall. If your product is recalled, you're withdrawing what maybe you supply and it got spoiled, how do you carry out those recall? Your distribution, your consumer complaint, also cleaning of equipment and environment. What are the procedures? If your consumers complain, if your customers complain, what are the procedures to rectify whatever complaint, you know, from your customers? Attached to the letter also are the list of your equipment, your production equipment and quality control. This is just something to, you know, you sit down and list them, things you have already bought. That is why I always advise people that you don't approach NAFDAC with an empty factory. You have to buy the equipment so that when they come, they have something to inspect and tell you, correct this, buy this one is important. Since you already have this one, add this one, or there is no need for this one. It will help you and speed up the process. Your key workers must have food handlers certificate. It's easy to get. Like me, I study food science. Now, for me to be qualified, to be verified as a food handler, I must go for a certain test. The following test must be conducted. The first one is hepatitis B. You also have your sputum test, Widal test, stool test, and urinary test. These are crucial tests that you must carry out and present to them. It's not all staffs in your company. Those that will actually handle the food, those that are involved in the production and quality control, those are the people that are to present. It may be 2 or 3 of them to present this document. But if you know your way, you can actually, if the people you employ are experienced and qualified, you can actually do it faster. It will be faster. You have to take note that the water you use in your facility must be treated, so they will ask you for it and a certificate. This is very easy to get. You just call for, take your water to the lab, they carry out analysis and give you certificate on the nature of your water. If this is the nature of the raw water and this is the nature, this is how your water is after purification. That is all. That may cost you maybe 10,000, 5,000, 20,000, depending on the laboratory you took the water to. They will also ask you for your storage facility. This is not a big deal. You just have to explain to them, when you finish the production, there will be a place you will store. So they will ask you in that storage facility, what are there, because they are mindful of contamination. So they will inspect the places, where you store the food. So, when you are going there, this thing may not be on the list, but you have to prepare for this question. They will ask you, how do you store the finished product? These are the things that are required for you to get NAFDAC number. The major things that are there, of which you might have already gotten, is the CAC, your trademark, and then food handler certificate, to get good and correct qualified people that will work with you that already have these things. So these are the only 3 challenges. If you get them, every other thing they will just tell you, amend this, take care of this, clean this, position this one here, do this, what is your way, where is your sewage, this and disposal, how will you dispose this, how will you clean this? That is all. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe for more awesome videos like this. Don't give up on your business, because one day you will smile to the bank. I assure you that it will work.